So this is one of my favorite rooms, my flower arranging room, where I have a collection of vases that I've collected over the years. Some are old, some are brand new. I find them all over the place. And sometimes I want to do flowers in a particular thing. So I sort of look at the colors of the flowers that I have in the garden at the time. So I try to make sure that the flowers complement the vase I'm going to put them in. And this is one of my special copper luster pitchers with all these beautiful colors in it. So I picked from the garden the coleus, the sweet potato vine, my green zinnias, and I kind of like a color palette that blends. I don't try to use too many colors in a flower arrangement. But one of the things I find really interesting to do flowers is I start with the greens and the foliage first. That gives me my base to do the flowers in. I don't use oasis or frogs unless I have to. If I have plenty of greens to cut, I just start using this. So this is this beautiful sweet potato vine, and I think this chartreuse color is absolutely amazing. So I cut it short and I put it in around the bottom so it sort of hangs over the side of the pitcher. And this, all these stems, actually what it does is it begins to give you something that the flowers, when you put them in, can rest on. So I'm going to add some of this beautiful coleus, which again has the bright green edge on the leaf that complements the sweet potato vine. You want to cut off all the leaves that might be in the water because that's not good for the flowers to last. So I take off all the lower leaves and I just start building around the pitcher with my base of the coleus and the green. So in the beginning, all I have is leaves and color, but then I have a form that when I start to cut the flowers, they will rest in there. It gives them it's sort of like having a frog. So I cut them different lengths and I'll start adding the flowers. I love the harmony of all these colors together. I'll do some more green zinnias. And again, you want them in sort of different lengths so it not really ball when you're finished. Some can be taller, some can be lower. And you kind of I turn it around and look at it because you're gonna see this from different sides. So I'm always looking, and you want to kind of have the leaves drape over the side so the flowers are on the top and become an important part of the flower arrangement. And then I'm going to add one more color. And I thought these roses, this beautiful sort of apricot rose, would be pretty as a color combination. Doing flowers to me is like painting. I often put them together in my hand and see what colors I like together. And as I say, what's nice about what I've done is that these have something to rest against when you start to put them in the vase. Another rose, and again, taking off all the lower leaves because you don't want those to be sitting in water, and you I just fit them in around the pitcher. And I like the flowers to sort of balance, so I move them around. Another rose on this side. This on this side. This will be way too long. One lower. There. And then I've got room for a couple of new zinnias. I love these chartreuse colors, these beautiful, there's so many new zinnia colors on the market now. I get a lot of seeds from Floret Flower Farm, and we start them early so that we have them to put in the cutting garden. And you keep turning it to make sure that it has a nice harmony. I think I need another little bit of red in here. So I go back to my coleus, take off the lower leaves. You can thin this down if what you want is just a little bit of color. So I put this in there, and there I have my finished flower arrange.